Good evening, everybody. How is everybody's Friday going? I hope it is going well. So, one of the reasons that I got to Mastery level 14 was so that I could try out the Akarius Prime, I beg your pardon, the Acceltra Prime, which today I built. Not sure if you can see it on this back here. It is one of the signature weapons of the Gauss Prime, of course, along with the Akarius Prime, which I'm going to be grinding for later, because sort of in the back of my mind I have this idea that for each Prime Warframe that I will have its signature weapons as well, just because. Now, I have not used a machine gun in this game. I mean, I've used things with a 3-round burst, but this is a full-blown machine gun. I know it says mini rockets or whatever. So I have ranked it up to level 30. So I have some limited experience with it. And of course I've made sure it's got blast damage, even though it's not recommended for balance. Because of course I've got blast damage on it. So let's have a little look and see what it does. Somebody likes the pulse rifle, don't they? Wow. You want fire control with this. Not because of recoil, but because you go through ammunition like nobody's business. Yep, you really do want controlled fire with this thing. It sounds awesome. I have got it ranked up to somewhat speed up the rate of fire and to give me a slightly higher magazine capacity. Oh, it is fun. Yes, it's a lot of fun. You're going to run out of ammunition really, really quickly. So you better have a decent melee weapon on you and pick up lots and lots of ammo, because you've only got 96 rounds plus whatever's in your magazine. That is not a lot. Yeah. Loud for me. Yeah, this is definitely affecting how I play. I'm not sure I like it, to be honest. It's going to be a bit of a learning curve to use it properly, I think I can safely say. I'm not actually sure I like it. I mean, I do and I don't. I am already developing a sort of love-hate relationship with it. Hey, Silver Chaos. I hope you don't mind that I posted on the Alliance chat.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
If people don't want me to, let me know, and I will refrain from doing shameless self-plugs. Well, I do know that the Alliance is responsible for one of my more successful live streams after the event. I'll try and be self-deprecating about it, just for amusement value. I must admit, I do like this thing up to a certain point. If in doubt, empty the magazine. But it does change the way you play, which is slightly awkward. I will happily tell people to go to the Alliance. I'm not sure how that would work, but... Oh boy. Ah, this is a lot of fun. I have got distinct pulse rifle vibes. Me using this thing is not going to make me very survivable, I can tell you, because I'm so used to melee now. I don't know what that is, to be honest. Like that, I think I'm out of ammo. No? 72 round. I got a 72 round magazine. You can get it higher, but I decided you have to be judicious about the mods you put on there, and it definitely needs me to stick Former on it to get the most out of it. At the moment, I am not getting the most out of this thing. I'm sorry, that's funny. Yeah. The temptation is to keep using it, which is not good for me. I know. Yeah, and I'm out of ammo. Just like that, I'm completely out of ammunition. I've got to get a better machine pistol now.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
I'm gonna have to say... Oh, alright.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back.
Oh, that is a lot of fun. Oh, brother. It is definitely something, and I'll show you. I don't know much about the mods for this one. It definitely would benefit from more. If I need to put Former on there because, yeah. This is obviously set up for blast. I haven't set it up for impact damage. but it is set up for puncture. Slash I have not done anything with. So puncture and blast is what I'm really focusing on there. Blast because it's a machine gun. Of course you want blast damage with the thing. But it's definitely going to benefit from me putting Former on there, and I don't think... Have I got any... I do not have any Former at the moment, so I'm building those. But that is a lot of fun, definitely. Is it going to replace the Nataruk? That's an interesting question. It's, if you've got a Gauss, get it, because it just suits it. That's the whole point. It is an extremely cool weapon, hampered primarily by its lack of ammo. I mean, you've got what, 96 rounds total? You'll blast through that so fast, it's ludicrous. It is actually tempting.
If I may say, operator, your chosen
to drop down the fire rate. It actually makes sense to drop down the fire rate. It really does. The magazine capacity, yes. There you go. Ammo maximum is, yeah, maximum is 96. And I would be very tempted to go with, I've got piercing hit. I might stick piercing caliber on instead. That makes more sense. I'm not sure what else to put on, but oh, sorry. But it definitely would benefit from. I mean, I've got agile aim on because that's always kind of useful. Ooh. Yes, okay, amalgam serration makes a lot of sense. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I hadn't realized that's going to make a difference.
Analyze the intelligence profiles of the
I hadn't even...
Error, not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
That's the typical magazine capacity. 62. Let's actually see if I can't find better heat rounds. Wildfire. Huh. Are you kidding me? Is that the only heat option I've got? Firestorm? No. Is that the only one I've got for heat damage? It is. Ooh. Now, granted, that's probably not optimum, but, I mean, I can't resist. If it's firing mini rockets, of course you want blast damage. If it's not, of course you want blast damage. What you've effectively got here is something with puncture and blast. You're basically recreating armor-piercing incendiaries, or something like a Rofos, which is the 50 caliber Norwegian round, which is an high explosive armor-piercing incendiary, if you can believe that. It is a remarkable piece of artillery, I can tell you. So, of course, I've got to try and duplicate it, haven't I? This would definitely get Former applied to it. I'm going to have to, just so that I can maximize what it's got. I mean, this isn't bad. actually impact damage from something like that would make sense. You know? So there's your ignore the slash. There's your armor piercing. There's your high explosive and incendiary. And there's the impact, because of course it's firing bullets effectively. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't laugh so much. It is a hilarious weapon. But of course that means I've got to get, what is it called? The Akarius Prime as well, haven't I? Because that's the Gauss's other signature weapon. Alright, I gotta try this out before I start grinding for that. I think I'm just gonna... Normally I would have gone to the series Abyss. But now I just want to have a quick run through now that I've updated it a bit further. Definitely gonna have to have Former on that as much as possible.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend.
It's going well so far. I had an almost record-setting day on the channel. In the last 48 hours, I had 1,070 views, which is my second highest. My Long Dark stream was my... I had 140 concurrent views, which is, for me, is pretty good. Yeah, I need to learn to run and gun. So in terms of streaming, today was very successful. The slightly weird thing is I didn't get a single... subscriber. This is a weapon that definitely would benefit from a 3-round burst. And just for fun, this is the status thingy from the Kume. I put that on.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
All right.
Impressive 10 out.
That is a lot of fun, I have to say. I haven't got in my head a proper use case for it yet, to be honest. And yes, I do think like that. In fact, I'm actually going to do the unthinkable and swap it. Yeah, this... I haven't really used the Gorgon. It doesn't stick in my head very much. That's a 3-round burst. It's actually not bad. Sniper, don't need that. But I am going to equip that. And I think I've got this set up for blast damage as well. Yeah.
Your weapons myself.
That actually feels a lot more comfortable, simply because I'm familiar with it. Wow. Did you finish building something here? No. Yeah, so as usual, I am building Former. And I picked up the Latum. It came recommended, so I grabbed that and I'm building that. But the other signature weapon of the Gauss is the Akarius. And it's, see, I need the blueprint, which I don't think I have. Yep, so I need to run through Miso A7. Yep, definitely need to see if I can't get that. Alright, what was that? That was Miso, wasn't it? Let's see if we can do a bit of a grind for that. Excuse me. Alright, let's go with this one.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
But, yeah, I have to say, I mean, it's a cool weapon. It suits the Gauss in terms of looks. It doesn't suit the way I play, but who cares?
The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Security measures have locked the coolant cells in place. Destroy them. Coolant cell destroyed. Security has locked down the coolant cells. We have no choice but to destroy them. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
All I need is reactant. Someone give me reactant.
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
Okay, there we go. Now we can focus on the rest of it.
Fuel injectors. A blast door has blocked your evacuation route. Find a way to open it. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. You found a second cache. My readings indicate one more.
Everybody's got their stuff.
You found all the caches. All your objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction now.
Well, somebody found the caches. I certainly didn't. Oh, hang on a second. Never mind. Excuse me a moment. I've got a feeling this is family here. Oh, it isn't. What is this?
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Excuse me a moment. Oh, no. That's okay. There's actually a notification from YouTube and nothing to do with me. Right. Rinse and repeat. Which one was it? Oh, did it come to an end already? It did. I cannot remember which one it was. Not sure where I got that from. Screenshot. I have to keep reminding myself I've got to take a screenshot for thumbnails
I
sometimes.
need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. Void fishes. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but
Don't know what this
unable
does.
to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. You're near a fissure. Use that reactant to open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Alright, now we can focus.
Cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cell extracted. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors. The reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately. Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
Oh, no, I want that one.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Oh, well, I've got some neural sensors and some oxium. And, of course, a Harrow chassis blueprint, because the one thing you always get is a Harrow chassis blueprint. That has to be the most commonly encountered Warframe blueprint, I think. And I cannot remember. Back to the grind. Actually, I did something like that earlier for the last remaining
I need you to sabotage this ship's
Acceltra
reactor.
barrel,
Reactor is a
or whatever it was
complex
I needed. I can't remember.
Start by removing the coolant cells. Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. Oh no, you found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void relic.
Help me!
The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
How can I get up there? I know I'm going to bullet jump. There we go. I'll grab
The reactor
that.
is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Cooling cell extracted.
I'm quite happy to let everybody else do the
Fuel
work,
cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted,
because it's not exactly the hardest mission in the world.
destroy the fuel injectors. The reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately. Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
So it is. Is it? I don't know. Is it worth? Ooh, is it worth? Is this worth it? I mean, what do I get for this? I'm not sure. Oh, I got the wrong weapon. I wanted the... I thought I had the... For some reason I thought I had the...
Here's hoping one of... Oi! Well, you're rather naked.
I thought I had the Gauss Prime, but I do not. Nope.
Another job well executed.
Welcome to the world of grinding for parts. This is where it gets genuinely quite boring. Particularly seeing as I've only got, hang on, I've only got 15, so at a 2% chance I'm almost certainly not going to get the blueprint. But funnier things have happened. I think rare unmodified is 2% chance.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Not exactly a lot of risk, to be honest.
A fissure.
Is it worth feeding this thing?
Open relics. They're dropping reactant.
I mean,
use it to crack open a relic. An expedition to Granham's Void has been initiated.
whoa!
Seconds remain until gateway collapse.
What?
Free stranded Solaris with the Saurus and destroy Parvos' specters. You don't have long.
This was completely unexpected. What the heck? I was not expecting this. Whatever it was, this is completely unexpected.
It's not enough. We have to go back.
Okay,
The reactor is going into stasis.
never mind.
Now is your chance to complete this sabotage.
Not going back.
Whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
I never did that before.
Cell extracted. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
That was... Don't know what I expected, but that probably wasn't it.
Destroy the fuel injectors. The reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately.
Great, I'm not gonna find...
Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
Parvos Granan, your sacred tokens shall remain secure from the grasp of the idol.
Not going to get what I want from this, am I? Oh, I don't know, though. Apparently, I'm not the only one is... Oh no, they got what they're on. Come on, I need 2 more. I need 2 more reactants. I got a feeling I'm not going to get them, which is distressing. Shouldn't have messed around, but I did. Okay.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Just as I was about to find out whatever that was leading me to.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Mental note to self, don't allow myself to be too distracted by side things. Doesn't work out too well. Come on, just give me the barrel, you silly game. Why are we voting on a mission? I can do this solo, I don't need to vote on the mission. Oh, did it? Yeah, come on. There we go. Thank you. Why did somebody stick a moustache on their lander?
I need you to sabotage this.
That is
ship's
kind of funny.
reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. Avoid the
I keep forgetting to equip
open a relic.
the Gauss Prime.
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open the void relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Collected enough reactants to open the relic. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cell extracted. A coolant cell has been placed in the fuel port. The reactor must be restarted to trigger their sabotage. Defend the system until the coolant has flooded the fuel system. The enemy has destroyed a reactor pipe. You must protect them.
What is it? I've forgotten this part of it. It's been a while since I did this. Oh, that's a different look for a Kume. Oh, don't have that one. That's a kind of a cool looking one, it has to be said.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Right. Mental note to self. I want the Gunson for this. There we go. And seeing as I'm doing this so much, I might as well optimize the damage. What is that one? It is... Oh. Adrasta. Where's Adrasta when it's at home? Oh, there. Oh, puncture magnetic. Okay, that works. I think I can do that. Well, at least for the Prime. I'm going to stick with blast damage for that, just out of for grins and giggles. And I can never remember what it is for magnetic. It's North Wind, and I want Shocking Touch, don't I? There we go. There we go. Alright, now it's better optimized. Feel better already. And it is the Miso N17. No, it isn't. Hang on. Which one is it? It's the miso E. No? Am I going to have to look it up? I'm going to have to look it up. No. Hang on. Oh! Have I gone through... Have I gone through all of them? Oh, well. That doesn't help me at all.
Operator,
I'm pretty certain.
visualize
No.
a bloody battle.
No.
Me too.
Why have I got Gauss Prime hands? Oh, this is vaulted. Someone gave them to me. I've gone through all my... Oh, well. Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. It's the Akarius. Thank you. Miso and... come on. That's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. One day I'm going to forget that my head isn't screwed on. Or is screwed on. One or the other, I'll forget it.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells.
Ah, okay, that's better for this situation.
Use these to crack open a relic. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cell extracted. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors.
Yeah, okay.
It's been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Gauss Prime definitely better for this mission than the
The reactor has gone
Kratos.
critical. Get to extraction immediately. Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
Nope. Well, you can't have everything, huh?
Another job well executed.
Incidentally, regarding the quote from today, that's a joke. When shooting in the dark, it is a good idea to use a machine gun. No, it isn't. That completely violates one of the golden rules about firearms. Always make sure of your target. But I just thought it was amusing under the circumstances. Well, at least I'm getting some neural senses out of this. Right. What? This is new? Hang on a second. What is this? And I seem to have crashed. That's very strange. Why am I in someone's dojo? And why have I crashed? Okay. That's slightly... I mean, it's a nice picture. But... Yep. This is not doing anything for me. I seem to have completely frozen. Right, okay, Oh. What? How did that happen? And I seem to have... Please don't tell me Okay. Alright, that was slightly bizarre. How very strange. Right. I am actually going to take a quick break for reasons of biology, age, and bladder control. So I shall be back in a couple of minutes. I shall leave you with the intermission. Right, I'm back. I ought to use the Soma chord music for the intermission or something like that. Okay, here we go again. And as long-term players or short-term players will know, this is entirely normal. Having to grind for something you want. There we go. No. There we go. Did once actually grind for a Gauss Prime blade on a live stream, and I got it with the last
I need you
relic.
to sabotage this ship's reactor.
In principle, the chance that I'm actually going to get the barrel is pretty slim.
I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. We're near a fissure. They're dropping reactant. Use
Just
it
going to realise I'm not going as fast as I can. That's because I don't have the Praedos equipped.
need more to open that relic.
Oh, that'll do.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Where are we going? I don't know where we're going. Where are we going, Rufus? Oh, that way.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this.
As some of you will probably know, the Praedos equipped kicks my
Has been extracted.
speed up to
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a
kicks
meltdown.
my speed up to a rather ridiculous 3.3.
Destroy the fuel injectors.
This is me being slow.
It's gone critical. Get to extraction immediately.
I've only got a speed of 3 at the moment, which is double base speed. And yes, I got the Praedos so that I could evolve it up and get faster. It's also a kind of a cool weapon. I wanted to try it. It's my first, oh, what do they call it? Not conjunction. I can't remember what it's called now. I'm not sure why I'm bothering with that. Okay. Ooh, no. No, no. Yes, 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 yes. Get the Acceltra Prime chassis. Definitely.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yesterday, I learned something interesting. One of the people in chat taught me this, and it has been profoundly helpful. I'm sure most of you know it, but I'll show you anyway. Yeah, do quick select. I always keep 5 copies of mods. Select those. Select those. Select those. Oops. It's actually a pretty quick way of getting rid of your duplicates, keeping some, because you don't need hundreds of the things, and there you go. Yes, someone from the, hang on a minute. That's kind of right. Hey.
Operator, the system needs you.
Here we go again.
You begin another mission.
And I can still not remember. There we go. It is, yes, that one. A7. Can someone please remind me and hit me around the head enough so that I remember it's Miso A7? Don't think I've got anything. Oh, yes. That will give me about a 10% chance, I think. No, it's not. That's about 5% chance, 7% chance of a drop.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open and void them. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
Oh, that's good news. Good news, I should say.
Your relic is opened. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
Oh, where are we going?
Coolant cell has been extracted. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors. The reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately. Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
Nope, nobody, nope. Okay. If in doubt, get former. How many Orthos Prime blades do I need? I'll grab one just in case.
Another job well executed.
Miso A7, wasn't it? I remember. I suppose everyone knows Barrow What's-His-Face is paying us a visit. Yes, I can
need you
never
to
remember.
sabotage this ship's reactor.
Hello, Michael Lundy. How are you doing?
Complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the
Gauss. Set for absolute max speed that I can get.
The enemies are dropping
I
reactors.
was saying earlier that I'm not going as fast as I normally do because I don't have a Praedos installed. Because on its second evolution I picked up a speed boost.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors. The reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately. Beware, Tenor.
Where's the...
Ship is
oh.
experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
The Gauss Prime. Some people think it's the best. I love the thing. I might grab that and give it to my son. I think it's fantastic for melee combat, which tends to be what I specialize in.
Mission complete.
Earlier on, I was trying the Acceltra Prime, which is one of its signature weapons. It's awkward for me to use. I'm so used to melee. So yeah, if you like speed, it's definitely something to do. If you like melee combat, I would argue it's the best suited one, because you can get yourself into and out of and through trouble extremely quickly, which is oh no. Oh, okay. And I am grinding for the Akarius Prime, which is the Gauss Prime's other signature weapon. I'm developing a sort of idea that for each Prime I will also get its signature weapons. Although I've also got a Kume, but there isn't a Kume Prime, so I've got the Aminata and Higasa for that. You know, yeah, that is what I'm after, and it's a rare drop, which is putting it mildly. In grind session, I've gotten a similarly rare drop in the past, so there's a very good chance I won't get it, but. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There are those who think the Gauss is, the greatest of all time. Obviously, people don't necessarily agree.
Our position has been compromised.
Because you see people in all kinds of things. I
Void
don't know
fishes.
if Prakash
Need them to
is
open the
around,
relic, but are you
but he
confident
favors,
in
I
their
think,
theory?
the Titania Prime. I like the Titania Prime for certain things. Ah, a nice. I do love defense missions for grinding. And I have Kume's fourth ability.
Look out for reactant. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
I went through a sword period briefly. I probably will again. I've commented a bit on how some of the different weapons affect your combat ability.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
There's some where if you can rush up to it, and then when you hit attack for melee, you stop. One of the things I like about the Gunson is that I don't really have to slow down that much. Not quite sure I'm bothering. Everything's dying around me. I think so far I would have to say that Gauss Prime with suitable setup is probably good enough for the steel path. I've used it on the steel path. In fact, a couple of days ago, to my great surprise, I managed to survive a level 165 steel path defense type mission, and I was really surprised that I survived. Got the wrong setup for this. It's magnetic, really. I don't have. I can't remember what I've got now. I'm certain it's not magnetic though. I think I am sometimes considered new to this game, and I've got 461.7 hours into it. So I've been told by people with thousands of hours in the game that Acceltra Prime, okay, that they're still learning things about it. It is, as has been said previously, an incredibly deep game. On. It took me a while to realize that melee combat was the way to go. But that's just me, I should hasten to add. You will see people who favor guns, machine guns,
To extract will appear soon.
whatever. Or using their abilities, like this one. I always forget about those. So if you can't get, for whatever reason, a Gauss Prime. The Gauss also works pretty well. It's almost as fast. In the end, everybody finds a style that suits them. Oh, then you're not that new then. Oh, you have to do some of the. There's a quest I think you have to do first. I think. Yeah, I think you have to do a quest. A particular quest. Is it a quest to unlock the steel part? I forget. But I think you do. The wiki will let you know. Oh grief, I forgot I'm supposed to be collecting reactants.
You've collected enough reactants to overload.
I forgot that's what I was doing. I don't mind grinding IO. I get Oxium and neural sensors sometimes, and you always need Oxium and neural sensors. I also need to grind for Orokin reactors. Orokin cells, I should say. I don't have any good suggestions as to what you should use for the steel path. The easiest way is to do the very first mission and see how it works out. When I first got onto the steel path, that first extermination mission on Earth was a nightmare. I can't remember what level I was at when I first tried that, and I certainly didn't have a Gauss Prime or a Praedos, both of which kind of work for it. I'll have to try an Acceltra Prime. That's the Gauss's signature. See how that works. Hello, Black Satire. Is that right? Yes. How are you doing? Because of course I didn't. But I'll get the Protea Primes. Oh, I've already got a Protea Prime. Ah. Oh no. I think I want the Paris Prime upper limb. And it is miso. Oh. Something. So, nothing particularly massively exciting today, I'm afraid. You're just watching me grind. I'd love to know what ability they just set off.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Axiom! Oh, thank you very much. That will have gotten me up to 280, I think. Much appreciated, says he, double checking. Let's see. Yep, 280. Thank you very much. I'm trying to get to 300 by Christmas. Just in time for the Christmas Day live stream, I hope. And yes, I am planning on doing a Christmas Day live stream. It will be an all-day live stream. I won't be on the stream all the time. I'll play a game for a couple of hours, play some music from video games, rinse and repeat. It's primarily an opportunity for people who know each other through the channel to stop by and say hello. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. All I'm going to do is set it up.
Your relic is opened.
I have a whole new appreciation for slam attacks. Very useful when you're completely surrounded by everything. Apart from Warframe, the other game I typically stream is The Long Dark, if you like survival horror. Not that there's any zombies in it. The horror comes from simply surviving. What on earth? This is not normally a position I would take. The number of times I've seen people doing the sort of sniper roll and staying up high for too long and then dying. Had it happen to me, seen it happen to the others. But this particular environment, I want that gun. I have a suspicion it's an Archwing gun. No. Okay, we'll go with that. Yep, so I've only got 5 more chances. At 2% per chance.
Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Oops.
Well done, Tenno. Your pellet is open.
Someone's got a lot of ammunition. What are they using? Oh, sorry, that was somebody else. And I just saw the edge of it and took a shot. I'm glad friendly fire isn't a thing in this game. Oh, I love multi-shot. There's actually an achievement for hitting how many targets you can kill with multi-shot, I think. I can't remember whether it's 5 or 10. That's a bit embarrassing. Ah, no, 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 no. Obviously, I'm
You
not
will
the
be
same.
rewarded for your bravery.
Others, at least one other person might be doing the same thing. Come here, you. Thank you.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
These guys are good. No idea what that is. Not a heck of a lot to say, I'm afraid. It gets a bit intense and I start forgetting that I'm actually supposed to be talking at the same time that I'm playing. I don't have a Sarin Prime Neuroptics. Okay. I've got a Shaku Prime, but the parts are useful. I can pass them on to somebody else, or sell them, or give them to my son, who also plays.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I'm going to be very curious to see how long this keeps going. I can't remember the longest defense. Oops, sorry. Oh no, I'm not. I don't know what the longest defense mission I ever did was. But with this little group, I think we could keep going for quite a while longer. They're making pretty short work of it, I can tell you. Hey Rufus, how are you doing? You hanging in there? Getting some exercise? No. This isn't the... Never mind. Yeah, looks like we're going for wave 24. I'm pretty certain I've never done a wave 24. Yeah. 2 more chances.
Another opportunity to extract will appear soon. Collected enough reactants to open your relic.
That'd be very interesting to see if we go for another wave after this. That would be kind of cool. Oh, that's the first time we've had somebody down. just need one more round after we're done with this, and I'll be events. I'll have cracked all the appropriate relics and probably not gotten what I'm after. Wow. It went very quiet. Ah. Okay.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Well, we got some stuff. We certainly got some stuff. And I need to do that one more time. Because I got one more relic. What's it called? Akarius. There we go. That's the last chance I've got to get that blueprint. The others don't have it. So, yep, last chance to get this. I don't have it. Oh, okay. And can't remember what chance that is to get a rare, but that's appropriate that the last chance I get is probably one of my best chances.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant.
It was almost relaxing after the previous mayhem.
Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Your relic is opened.
Cross fingers. Propitiate the local deities. Make the appropriate blood sacrifices. Okay. Cross fingers. No. Because of course I didn't get it. And that was my last chance. Now I've got to get a bunch more of those and try again. You know, I could actually go and crack everything else, but
Very impressive.
in the end,
Held them all back.
it gets a bit much. What do we get? Oh, the good news is that will have given me neural sensors and Oxium, which you always need, of course. Well, of course, you always need everything else as well. Do I have anything built? Okay, that is still building. Everything, obviously, still building. And yes, I'm in the process of finishing off an Equinox. That's an interesting one. What have we got ready to build that I need? I've got enough air support chassis charges for right now. Do I really need to make more Ayatan Amber Stars? I don't think so. I've already mastered the bore. I don't need more of that. I got a Caliban Prime. I'm collecting Prime parts either to sell or, as I say, to give to my son. I am in the process of building Dagoth and the Doorclave, but as you can tell, I've got a fair way to go. I've got about another 110, 120 Vein Thorns before I can build the lot. I don't need a Dread, I've already got one. For some reason I keep picking up, I think I've got a bunch of 8 blueprints as well. I've got a spare Equinox chassis stuff back. And your optics.
Sorry. Orders will play with the volume off.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is ludicrous. I've got 5 hate blueprints and I can't do anything with them. How many dread? I've got 3 dread blueprints, yeah. Let's see, anything in particular? I've already mastered that. At some point, I'm getting towards the Octavia. I don't need the Siren, I've got one. Actually, I had one. I think I fed it to the helmet this morning. We've got a Sevagoth. And I've got a Shaku Prime, so that I will hand to my son at some point. So I've got nothing in there that I want to build at the moment. Well, the one thing I haven't done yet is arguably the most important part of any live stream that I do for Warframe. That is hug the... No, I didn't want to do that.
Tenno on deck.
I didn't want to do that. Would you please step off the railjack entrance, Rufus, so I can give you a hug? You're going to be difficult about this. Alright, I'll give you a few minutes. Maybe you'll change your mind. In the meantime, I will see what I can get rid of here. I've went from uncommon or below. Hang on, let's see. So I've got 42 mods. During that cycle, I got 42 duplicate mods. There, I got 61 uncommon. How many rare did I get? 63 rare. And I always keep 5. And it doesn't get me much in the way of endo. But do I have any? I don't have any. No. I could trade those in, but I won't. Did get a bunch of endo when I was doing that. I had the statues, stuffed them, and basically converted them. Alright, whatever. Rufus, come here. Yes, you've been a good boy. Yes, you have. Don't know what I do actually have another Kubrow whose name is Peanut. Peanut is named after one of my Long Dark viewers who has a cat called Peanut. And then I have a Kavat called Achilles. But Rufus was my first Kubrow, weren't you? Yes, and he's a good boy. He's a very good boy, even if he does look a bit like a koala that went through some kind of mutation into a dog. And I think that's everything, unless I want to check and see, is there anything I want to upgrade right now? I don't think so, actually. I think I'm pretty much... Oh no, there is something, wasn't there? No, that's all maxed for the moment. Is there anything in the Gunson?
All set.
Nope.
Service your weapons myself.
How about... I'll check my most frequently used. Yeah, as you can see, I'm going through the Incarnon forms at the moment. And this is why I went through it. I wanted that 20% sprint speed, which gets the Gauss up to a speed of... wait a minute. Yeah, 3.3. Which is ridiculous. Anything I need to upgrade here? No. At some point I want to put a stance former on there because I can. I can't put one on the war fans, unfortunately. And at some point I need to... Oh, yeah. At some point I need to put former on this because I'm I'm quite a way off getting this to where it should be. So yeah, I'll end up certainly putting at least 2 more former on there, if not 3, to be honest, when I get them built. So, is there anything else I need to do before I say goodnight? I don't think so, but I will swap that out for my usual. And we shall look out the window as I say goodbye. So, now my next... Okay, so the weekend's coming up. It is now my practice to take most of the weekend off. There will be 2 live streams, probably at the same time on Saturday and Sunday. That's 7 p.m. in Greenwich Mean Time. I don't know if I'll be streaming Warframe. The weekends are not scheduled. I tend to be a little bit more willing to do other things. So most likely I will play some Armored Core Fires of Rubicon, because I haven't played that in a while. And I suppose I could play Hellish Court. So, you know. So for the next scheduled live stream will be Monday morning. I say schedule. If you look at my schedule on Twitch or on YouTube, there's a community post about it on YouTube. Typically during the week, I stream at 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. However, depending on circumstances, I will often do a very early morning live stream as well. Typically around 5 a.m., but that may change depending on circumstances. But I'm awake at 2 a.m. or something ridiculous. So that gives you a rough idea of what we've got coming up. Of course, if you are subscribed, you will get notifications. So anyway, I hope you all have a very good weekend. Remember to hug your Kubrow. Be kind to animals and children. Be excellent to each other. Thank you very much for watching. It is much appreciated. And I will see you all next time.